Hey everyone, welcome back to Green Grounded. I'm Alvin, and today we're diving deep into the world of Christopher Nolan's latest cinematic masterpiece, Oppenheimer. But before we get into it, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to keep the conversation going. All right, let's get into it. So, Oppenheimer is a film that has been stirring the pot in Hollywood lately. It's a biopic about J. Robert Oppenheimer, the physicist who played a pivotal role in the development of the atomic bomb during World War II. The film explores the moral and ethical dilemmas he faced, especially the intense guilt he felt for creating a weapon of mass destruction. It's a heavy film filled with themes of power, ambition, and the consequences of playing God. Oppenheimer is not just another biopic. It's a film that has layers upon layers of meaning, and today we're peeling back those layers to reveal something extraordinary. The film tells the story of J. Robert Oppenheimer, the brilliant scientist who led the development of the atomic bomb during World War II. But here's the twist. The movie isn't just about Oppenheimer. It's also a secret biopic about Christopher Nolan himself. Mind-blowing, right? Let's start with the obvious. Both Oppenheimer and Nolan are visionaries in their respective fields. Oppenheimer was a pioneer in physics, while Nolan has redefined modern cinema. They both had the ability to gather the best minds to work with them, and they both achieved explosive results. Oppenheimer with the atomic bomb and Nolan with blockbuster hits like The Dark Knight. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Both men have their flaws. Oppenheimer's ego and self-importance led him down a path where he felt intense guilt for his creation. Similarly, Nolan's artistic choices, like his infamous sound mixing, have been criticized. Remember the release of Tenet during the pandemic? Yeah, that was a moment where Nolan's ego was on full display. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty. The film Oppenheimer serves as an allegory for Nolan's own life and career. Both started with humble beginnings and rose to prominence through hard work and talent. Oppenheimer's atomic bomb and Nolan's Batman franchise were their respective bombs that changed the course of their lives. But what happened after these successes is where things get really interesting. Oppenheimer felt guilt for creating a weapon of mass destruction and tried to steer the US away from the arms race. Nolan, on the other hand, has expressed his disdain for what the superhero genre has become, especially after his Batman films set the template. Both men found themselves at odds with the very institutions that once supported them. Oppenheimer had his security clearance revoked, and Nolan broke ties with Warner Brothers. But what do the critics say? Well, some calls it an unrelenting stream of bombastic vignettes in need of a narrative chain reaction. They praise the performances but criticize the film for its chaotic narrative structure. Others echo similar sentiments, appreciating the depth of the characters but questioning the film's overall coherence. One thing that stands out in the film is its sound design. Instead of focusing solely on the visual spectacle of explosions, Nolan uses sound to make the audience feel a fraction of the devastation that Oppenheimer became famous for. It's a bold move that adds another layer of complexity to the film. So what does this mean for Christopher Nolan's career? So what's next for Christopher Nolan? Well, if Oppenheimer is any indication, Nolan is far from done. He's likely to return to big-budget cinema, but on his own terms. There's even speculation that he might direct a Star Wars movie. Imagine the spectacle and storytelling he could bring to those franchises. In conclusion, Oppenheimer is a film that challenges us to think deeply about the ethical implications of scientific advancements and the complexities of the human psyche. It's a film that, like its subject and its director, is complicated, brilliant, and not without its flaws. But that's what makes it so intriguing. And that's it for today's deep dive into Oppenheimer. What are your thoughts on the film? Do you see the parallels between Oppenheimer and Nolan? And what do you think this means for the future of cinema? Let's get the conversation started in the comments below. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe for more insightful discussions. Until next time, this is Alvin signing off.